Alrighty. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Hit and Run Candlesticks Trading Room. Glad everybody is here. Today's day is Thursday, April 11, 2024. 2024. We're already, jeepers, 4 months into it. All right. So, I think one of the most important things, I just think it's hugely important, is to just simply follow the trend. I see chatter here this morning about, all the PPI numbers and CPI numbers and BFD numbers and all those. And you guys all know how I feel about those numbers. When it really comes down to it, trading, chart analysis, technical analysis, it's all about the chart. It's not about anything else. And it's really easy. One of the most easiest things to do is use a chart like this right here. When you're green, you're bullish. When you're red, you're bearish. It's that simple. And you can take the market this way. You can take a chart that way. Take this AMD, could have got short right in here, and there you go. Could have got long every time it went from red to green, red to green, red to green. Basically, that's trading. We put a lot of other stuff into it. Maybe not a lot of other stuff, but we do put things into it. Like we want to buy on a certain pattern. We want to buy short on a certain pattern over here on the hard right edge. We want to buy long on a certain pattern over here on the hard right edge. But I think overall what we do want is the overall trend to be in our favor. And I like the SPY to be in my favor on the direction I want to trade. If it's moving sideways, I tend to be cautious and nervous. Don't quite trade as much. And really, that is it in a nutshell, okay? So here we are now. We're kind of pulling back a little bit. And you've got that 50-period moving average in there. And if you've been trading for any length of time at all, you know that major moving averages play a part. Even minor moving averages will play a part. But the majors being the 50, the 200, and I would say the 20 simple would fall under the major moving average category. So the 20, the 50, and the 200. So as we approach that 50, there's just automatically a lot of buyers that start looking as, hey, we're near some supporting area. And that's what we're getting this morning right through here. Now, the thing about trading is you'll get, little moves like this that kind of fake you out, kind of suck you in. Hey, we're going to be bullish. And what happens, and there I did it again, do it every time. Not ready here. It sucks you in, then all of a sudden the sellers start coming back and then you get burned. What I like to say here is wait, give up the early move, give it up and let it prove itself. One way we might want to attack that is take this high and then come down to the low. And then this is the 50% retracement right here. We can get rid of this now. There you go. So above 517.54 is what I would look at to be bullish. Above that line. Anything below that line still goes to the sellers in there. So I would, if we're going to actually be bullish today, let's see how today closes and see if the bulls can actually pull something out of this. If we look at the diamonds here real quick, you can see the diamonds are coming up. The thing about the diamonds, we're well below the 50-period moving average. To me, this looks like a classic, and only if we start to get a rally, a classic, move to that 50-period moving average, find some weakness, and move to the downside. As you can probably tell, I'm not a big bull right now. Not a big bull at all. Diamonds are hurting a little bit. IWM is kind of in that same category. Here we are below that 50-period moving average. all that resistance moving down here, all that resistance moving down. As we move up, that actually sets it up to roll to the downside. Now, let me be a bull for a moment here, okay? So let's say we get through all this. We're going to pull back. This is something you can bet on. Pull back. And then maybe we can look for some bull buying in here. But we're going to need to come through all this mess right in here and prove we can do it. Qs. The Qs are kind of flattening out. Qs are, out of all the indices out here, the Qs seem to be a little bit, I think, better off right now. So the Qs could start to move up. And if they do, that could push the market to the upside a little bit. And it could fire up some bull activity. So we'll definitely keep our eyes on that. Okay, with that said, I've got a few charts here that are looking pretty good. I kind of like this WPM. I think everybody knows that gold and silver, the metals, have been doing pretty well. Here we've got a pretty nice consolidation, a pretty hungry bullish engulf yesterday, and it looks as if we're getting a little follow through this morning. So WPM is looking pretty good. And like I said, there's a lot of other precious metals that's also looking pretty good out there. Amazon is getting talked about this morning on CNBC. Nice little trend here. There's a nice little pullback, 3/8 trap set up. Amazon's looking terrific up here. I've got a $200 target on it for now. CCJ also setting up. Here's a nice little flag. Put a little line down there. That makes the flag. You see that we're over that. So anything over that line, here, let's put a horizontal line in there. I'm actually going to do it right there. So anything over about 49.45-ish up here, I see CCJ as being bullish. Walmart is looking great. Now, we sent out an alert yesterday on Walmart. We bought a Walmart yesterday. So all the members should have received an alert. If you don't have our member app, please download it. If you want it, of course. But this one's doing great, in the money already, terrific. So looking for that one to run up, test the recent highs, and then pop out and move higher. Oxy's another one that we bought yesterday, also sent an alert out through the members app. Nice consolidation, yesterday's candle right here. And now we're getting a little bit, what looks as if it's some follow through. I mean, it's still pre-market, still needs to break out. This is a nice little pop out of the box, flag setup, consolidation. I mean, you can call this whatever you want. You really can. I love this type of chart, though, where you rally up and then you can consolidate. How am I going to do this? Consolidate sideways, consolidate down. Basically, that area right there is consolidation. And if you ever look at bullish charts, what happens is you have a rally, you have rest, then you have a rally, you have rest, you have rally, then you have rest. Every time. That's what bullish charts do. And the rest can be, just a day. It could be 10 days sometimes. But that's what we're looking for. Look at that. There's the rest right there. There's the rest right there. We might want to call that all a rest. And then here we are. Rally to it, rally to it, rally to it. So, beautiful chart setup right now. Team might be one we want to check out or at least put on the watch list. It may or may not be a buy today for somebody or for everybody or for anybody. I want to see how it acts, if it can hold that 50-period moving average. We have a nice little rounded bottom right through here, nice price action. It may be hard for you to see. I don't have it very dark. There's a line right here. Happens to be the 500-period moving average. And look at that thing just bounce right off that 500-period moving average. Just like it was made to do that. And so, like I say, teams on my watch list. I'll watch for an entry. If I see something, I'll certainly post it to the members there. Yesterday afternoon, before the close, I mentioned this Fastly. Fastly's another one setting up. Nice rounded bottom here, looking for about the 50-period moving average as the first target. We've got a nice gap up and a great little consolidation flag. Trend indicator's turning green. T-line's over the trend indicator. Keep your app open. If this starts to do something, I'll send an alert out on it. XRT, short. Now, XRT, it's gone a little far here. What I want to do is put this on the watch list. I'm not really looking to short this today. What I would really like is for a little bit of buying to come into XRT, move it up a little bit, and then look for that short, look for that sell signal up there, that reason to get in it, and then short it, let it move down further, make some money on it. CCL is another one. Now here we're putting in a little pre-market candle that looks like some buyers are coming in. Well, come on in, buyers. See, just like over here, come on in, buyers, and then we get a little short setup. So knock on the door, bring it on up, and then let's watch for that sell signal in here. AMD. AMD has been a nice trade. We're short on this. Yesterday I took a position off for 30%, I believe it was. Yeah, 30%. And I still have a position on that. Still looking for that to move down. If it starts to move up, there might be a chance that I add to it or maybe buy another position and look for more downside. I'm going to let the market open up a little bit, let the market stretch a little bit. Let's see what the market attitude is. Visa, maybe setting up short. Here we've got a evening star at the top. See how our trend indicator went from green to red? When it's green, you're bullish. When it's red, you're bearish. Very, very, very simple. T-line is under the trend indicator, shows trend. Here we are down, watching and waiting for the price action to give us an entry on it, which Visa's looking pretty good right now. T-line below the trend indicator below the 50-period moving average. Blue eyes failure. You've got a nice bearish flag setting up here. We'll watch for more downside. Stop-wise, if it starts coming up through that 50-period moving average, depending on the candlestick pattern, this may or may not turn bullish. So we'll watch that candle pattern, but it also may come up for a better entry for a short. The last one I have is going to be this PCOR. PCOR, pretty much anything below the T-line, I'm going to look at short on this. Move that out of the way, I guess. Anything below the T-line on that, I would like it to open up, pop up a little bit, watch for that short, get that blue ice failure, and then we'll watch for the 200-period moving average to get tagged on that, okay? So, all right, I'm about out of time. Yep, I am out of time. So I want to say good morning to everybody again. Thank you for being here. Happy Thursday, and we'll see everybody when the market opens at the bottom of the hour. You guys take care. See you shortly.